Hey, Itchies, it's me, your favorite Scratchy Joe. Oh, I did the exact same thing. Welcome back to That's Right, Scratches. This is part 2. I had cut the first intro out because it was bad, and maybe they're all gonna be bad. Maybe they were all gonna be bad, so maybe that's just what it was, and we'll keep that one in here. We should finish this game today, chat. I have the guide up. We will be using the guide because we quickly found out after the first episode that you need it to find out the minuscule things that you're supposed to pick up on the desk. So I'm in the secret room, which is the nursery. Oh, the baby. And I found the birth certificate. And it has the name. Oh, yeah, that's right. So allegedly, Mr. Blackwood killed Mrs. Blackwood. I think that's the story. And we're hearing scratches. We don't know where they're coming from, but we heard them last night. And we're trapped in a Victorian manor. And it was the worst day of this man's life. And it was the worst day. Ooh, he's having a bad day. Yeah, I want to pick up that. That's a rattle. I've seen on Antiques Road Trip, some of those silver baby rattles can sell for a lot. Oh, yeah, there she is. Is that a cat or like a monkey on her back? Is that like a bird? It looks like she had a lot of pets. We don't know the kid's name, right? That was blocked out. Oh, I have my baby blankets too. All right, I don't think there's really anything else to see in here. An empty cradle inside such a dirty and neglected room. You made me feel very sad. Very sad. And I remember the blocks because the blocks spelled something. McOrvey. The baby's name, that's right, was McOrvey. McOrvey Lynn. McOrvey Lynn. Creepy wooden horse. I think at some point you have to say that things aren't creepy, but maybe the situation you're in is creepy, and that's why you think everything's creepy. Do you know what I mean? That's not a creepy rocking horse at all. McOrvey Lynn. McOrvey Lynn Blackwood. Oh my God, wrestling! Thank you for the raid! Welcome, raiders! We're playing a spooky point-and-click scratches today. That's a better intro than I did earlier. And we just found out they had the secret, the baby! And we found the haunted nursery. Good to see you! Hope you had a good stream. Okay, the name of the child has been scratched out. It was August 7th, 1961. The room used to be a nursery. So we're done in here. The block letters will be a puzzle later, but right now I'm jumping out the window. Ooh, that was very ASMR sounding. It's like back up the wooden stairs so I can crawl all the way up here. I forgot how dark the game is. And we even have it on camera speed. We have gamma correction turned up. It's not supposed to be this blown out. It's very blown out on the menu. This game is like 10 times darker than even this. But going up, go back to the attic, but going up the wooden stairs to the second floor and find a pile of newspapers. That's right. I think I got this now. Because now we have to find the date in the newspapers. A clip of when the... I don't remember that, Ashley. I remember the raid sound has changed at least a couple times. It scares me every time, but I do love it. The current one is my favorite. I looked for anything worthwhile news in the editions of May 1963. I checked if there was anything of interest back in August 1961. Oh! Yeah, that one. The Journal. Northumberland Daily Newspaper. Sad news hits our beloved town today. Following why does that sound like a... That sounds like a TikTok. Sad news just dropped. Sad news dropping in the village. Following an announcement that was received with rejoicing, was having a child soon, we now have... God, I'm reading this in 600 by 800. We now have to relate a macabre turn of events. The son that was being lovingly awaited by the Blackwood family died shortly after the delivery due to strange ailment. Was that not a picture of the kid on the mantle or on the dresser? I guess that was someone else. Me writing a Victorian letter to Mr. Blackwood. You're my type of guy, I guess, if I were stuck in East Northumberland High for the rest of my life. But people change. Thank God I did. The information is succinct. It appears that was already suffering. Okay, so... Shirda said he made every possible effort to ensure his late delivery, but... okay. Was thankfully found to be out of danger. Okay, so Mrs. Blackwood was okay after... Okay. My huge disappointment quickly gave way to an empty, void feeling. Something wasn't right here. I began wondering if James Blackwood was somehow involved in the death of his son. And then this one was about James Blackwood killing his family, right? And then the maid murder his wife after 30 years of marriage. That reminds me of all those, like, y'all know the by Diamond Lake, you know, the like the old ball and chain, you know, the like those awful ways people use to describe their spouses. There are 2 dates to choose one. Okay, we did that. You'll find about the death of the child. Return to the gallery on the first floor. So the first floor is actually depending on if you're British or not. Sometimes the first floor is the second floor, and sometimes ground floor is first floor. A really fun game to play if you ever go to England is first floor, second floor. One of my favorite games. First floor, second floor. When people say the old ball and chain or whatever, I'm like, just get divorced. You're unhappy. Sometimes L for lobby, sometimes G for ground. You know, things get a little interesting. And then, depending in the US, how old your building is. Sometimes it's this, sometimes it's that one. You never know. G for garage, G for ground. Sometimes I don't know where I am. Sometimes the window's open on the 10th floor and I just accidentally walk out. And I just fall right out. Sometimes missing the 13th floor. I clearly had some exploring to do in this room. I think it has to do with this, because I had a dream about this. What can I do with this? A large case with 2 elephant tusks inside of it. Oh, there they are! Examine the bottom of it. Oh, yeah. Oh, huh. I think I need to look down and then zoom in. Click your knife on the bottom board of the case to remove it. Oh, you can zoom in, zoom in. Y'all, it's so lucky when we weren't using the guide, we are so lucky I picked up as many things as I did. Is that a song? I don't know what song that is. Oh my God. I've been in those buildings where the elevators open on both sides. Me in there, me trying to shit on the floor, and then it opens behind me and someone sees it, someone catches me. Me thinking I'm in private on those elevators, trying to shit on the floor, and then the door behind me opens? And it's my fault?
Stop.
Thanks for the sticker, Bales of Hay. I appreciate it. You gotta oil the wheels before you roll these things out of the way. Now me, I buy those furniture rollers you get on the infomercials. Now me, click the handle and now I can move it, right? Nice! Oh my gosh, a secret room. Dear chat, what do y'all think's gonna be? Can I go there? Oh, it's over here. I've seen those in real life, but not in France, Wesley. And they got the tiny escalators too, with the one-person escalators. I've been in the elevators where you have to close the gate yourself. All right, now we're cooking. I'm gonna try not to rely on the guide too much. I will glance at it quite often, but I also need to be figuring things out on my own. The lamp wasn't lit. I lit the lamp. Oh. Oh, it's flickering because it's a lamp. Can I see it? I don't like flashing. Where is it? Am I holding it? I guess I'm holding it. An odd-looking African mask was positioned in the middle of the storeroom. Its presence made me feel terribly uneasy. Terribly. Some wiring over there. I can solder if they... It was too dark to investigate. Okay. These turn on somehow. It would be nice to... Oh, nice! Perfect. We can save oil now once I moved all those things. And now I can look at these things, right? My recent researchers on the Dahmer have shed some light upon their terrible activities. Only a cause of their small size and rarity, but a reluctance or rather superstitious attitude towards their nature. They refuse to mention their name, refer to them as War Tribe. After digging into some of the most obscure books I could find about the subject, I must admit now that reading them made me very nervous and uneasy, bringing back the memories of those horrible acts I witnessed on that day. Okay. The account of their actions is downright scary. Invade villages, slaughtering every inhabitant. Men, women, children would perish. They killed villagers with their bare hands and teeth. I find it hard to believe this. I haven't... Oh, I would find it hard, but I had seen some stuff. Now I know what the mask I took stands for, and I shiver at the thought of it. I'm worried. I'm worried. Useless member and unnecessary child management. You know what? As y'all know, I got a perfect score on the reading comprehension part of the ACT. So I think I got the gist of it. I know I must sound like a raving madman, but I truly can't find a proper way to put together all the thoughts that have been taking my sleep away. There's reason to believe all these recent adversities. It's the mask, Christopher. It's that mask I told you about. I wouldn't believe it myself if I hadn't studied its origins on my own, but it's really the source of all my suffering. The tribe it belonged to, I must confess I didn't take the mask by appropriate means. I'm a straight-A student, I'm in the Honor Society, and I'm first-chair clarinet in my band. Thanks, Vital Jacob. Did the British ever take things by appropriate means? Oh, wait, what? The British not taking something by appropriate means? This might have unleashed some terrible wrath against my life. So, Mr. Blackwood thinks he was cursed by the mask. He just keeps talking about these violence things. It represents evil, and I'm truly convinced this evil can somehow take shape and punish those who have disgraced it. I must now face the consequences. I will take some time to investigate this. Might go back to South Africa to seek help. Every time I walk past the gallery, I can hear some incessant, odd chatter, as if something was being plotted inside. Me, every time I look at the chat. And these voices, Christopher, they seem to be angry. Every time I glance at chat. Fair. Oh my God, eating the mummy dust, people were truly wild. People thought that Jersey Shore was wild. Okay, saw that. Chat, guess what I get to fucking do next? What's our favorite thing to do in this game? Chat? Not go to the attic. We get to call Jerry, my best friend. Oh, Jerry. Oh, Jerry, how I've missed talking to you. I haven't talked to you in minutes. Jerry. Oh, Jerry, don't be like that, Jerry. I can't wait to say Jerry's name 10 more times in my conversation with Jerry. Jerry. The guy we're playing as hates pronouns so much, he only calls people by their names. Jerry, I want to speak with Jerry.
Yes.
Jerry, it's me.
Jerry, it's me.
I found you.
Try me.
It's about the happenings that led to the murder you told me about. There's an impressive backstory surrounding this place and many loose ends. It would seem nobody ever stumbled upon this.
Shouldn't you be working on your book?
Shouldn't you be working?
James Blackwood was into some very weird stuff. And possibly
some
dangerous.
weird stuff.
Something tells me this case is much more
Chat, what was the
complex
into?
than
What was the
thought to be.
weird
Why
stuff?
don't you inform the authorities? I'm sure they'll be dying to reopen a long-forgotten case about some crazy old psycho killing his wife.
No way. And miss all the fun?
Oh,
I'm doing this on
Joey.
my own. I wonder if those noises I heard have anything to do with this. Maybe James Blackwood was trying to hide something.
Like in that book, where an old man was guarding the entrance to hell. I bet this James
What?
Blackwood person had a doorway like that in his basement. Those dreadful noises must be the sounds of the damned coming to you.
What?
Thanks, mate. That's been very helpful. Great
Like
to have
that book
friends
where that
like
old
you.
man lets people
Stop
into
talking
hell?
about all this nonsense. Do you
But
have
I
any
thought the old
idea
lady
how
dropped it into the ocean
You're
in
right.
the end.
Not some fancy CPR.
I'll get to the bottom of this. I know I will. I'm certain there's much more to
Oh,
Joe's
Jerry.
than a simple act of murder.
Now you're sounding more morbid than usual. Simple act of murder? Oh, goody. Just somebody died. Nothing to worry about. This isn't like...
Oh, Jerry,
This whole
come
thing
pick
is
me
really
up.
affecting
We'll go
you.
get a
Stop
cornet
being a
on the
drama queen.
beach.
I'm a grown-up and I'm pretty aware of what I'm doing.
Fine.
Telling Jerry not to be a drama queen?
James Blackwood. I'll stay here in the real world.
I'll let you know about my progress.
Progress. First of all. Progress. Go back up to the guest bedroom and get some sleep. What time is it? That clock says it's like 1. Alright, I guess I'll go get some sleep. Was that one my room, or is this the pooper? I gotta say, the music is really creepy. Perhaps it was time to do some work. Oh. After you've... Oh, okay. And now I need to do typewriter stuff. Go back to the guest bedroom and work on the typewriter. Oh, shit! I think I have to call Jerry again after this. I don't have to. I get to. Excuse me. I get to call Jerry. Dear Diary, Jerry is mad at me. And I would like to hang out with Jerry. Jerry. Suddenly she stopped and stood there, paralyzed, hesitant to give any credit to what her eyes were seeing and completely unaware of the potentially dangerous situation. Surprisingly, there wasn't anything unusual or strange about the event. Little Kathy was hastily crossing the living room towards the huge oak door, her fancy black dress fluttering at every footstep. As the girl reached the doorknob, she turned to look back at Marian and urged her with a whisper to hurry up. But Marian wasn't seeing Kathy. Her memories haunted her back. Her memories haunted her back and displaced reality, giving room to the nightmarish visions which she had spent months trying to forget ever since her first visit to the old house. Kathy, very old maiden type of Moors type of name. Nice. Maybe we don't have to call Jerry again. Again, you will wake up in the middle of the night thinking something isn't right. Something didn't feel right. Oh, wow! Oh, wow! I guess if something's not right, we should check on the mask. If I'm not talking to Jerry, I'm thinking about talking to Jerry. I have two moods. Talking to Jerry and thinking about talking to Jerry. Wow! The mask is gone. Oh, wow! I wonder what Jerry's...
What do I have to do to get out of here?
Thanks, Three Palace Parrot. Oh, wow! I think I'll just go back to bed. Not until I figured out where those scratching noises were coming from. So that I think that might have been a nightmare. Or it was posed as a nightmare. It gets louder at nighttime. That's the problem with this house. That's the problem with this house. Oh my God, how many times is it carbon monoxide? Y'all gotta get your carbon monoxide things tested, the alert thingies, the reader. You gotta get those tested. You gotta make sure the batteries are working. Get one of the smartphone type of one that connects to your smartphone. All right, the mask is still there, so I think we're fine. Oh my God, the screenshots of this game are just black boxes. I can't see anything. Oh, you gotta replace them. Yeah, read all the instructions. Read it. I don't understand the Hat Man thing. Is that like a meme or a well-known like thing people see? Dark Artful Vamp, thank you for the 2 gift subs, by the way. You're fabulous. I do appreciate it. Sam Wow, did I thank you for the other batch of 5 freaking gift subs? Thank you so much again. You're fabulous. Neon Moon Liz, thank you for the 6 months. Kara, thank you for the 13 months. I appreciate it so much. Judy, thank you for the bits. We're a writer in old maiden Victorian times writing a horror novel, and we're alone in this house and the electricity's out. And we came here to get some work done, and we can't leave because our car battery also died. What's gonna be in the basement? I think it's fine down here. Click on the furnace. Click on it again to enter the furnace? Why are we crawling into the furnace? Something about me is you're not gonna catch me crawling into a furnace. That's not a furnace, Diva. That's a crematorium. What a fun place to hide. That's another thing, John. I don't like warm. I want cold. You got me good, gals. These ripped out. I ripped these out real fast. All right. They got me, gals. They got me, gals. There's a door down there. The game's suddenly getting scary out of fucking nowhere. How dare you, Scratches? How dare you? I guess I can only move forward. Or should I call Jerry? Jerry? Oh. Oh, Jerry, I'm wringing my hands, Jerry. Jerry! Exit the furnace and hear the mysterious sound again and return to the kitchen. Okay. I didn't hear a mysterious sound, but I did also rip out the earbuds immediately. Oh, Jerry. Come get me, Jerry. The last drop of oil. We're out of lantern oil. I'm going to bed. Once I find this door, it's over for y'all. Once I finally find the doors, I'm going to bed. I guess I could use those sticks. Why is the music so scary? Well, it would be pretty valid if Jerry wants us to suffer, honestly. That's that bathroom. If I were Jerry, I'd want us to shut up. Oh, yeah, sleeping in the car, throwing the turds out the window. I'm not going back in the house. I went back to bed. October 14th. Oh, yeah, this game takes place in the future. My third and final day in the manor. An odd feeling of expectation to pull myself together and focus on finding out what really happened inside of this place. I must find out. I just need to turn around, thank you. Chat, have y'all ever seen a ghost? Oh, I didn't make the lights red for this one. I really dropped the ball today. I really dropped the ball today. I seriously considered warming up the place. I don't know why we haven't considered that before. The wood was now burning nicely. That's good. Uh-oh, guess what it's time to do? I get to call Jerry. Well, people who don't have object permanence and who have stopped watching me on YouTube for more than a year often think I'm dead. We gotta work on object permanence. I want to just speak with Jerry. I love rotary phones.
It's me.
We had one in the kitchen. I never got it to work correctly.
Actually, I'm not
Let's
sure.
listen to Jerry.
Jerry,
And then
I'm
I'll yell.
definitely not alone in this house.
What are you talking about?
Last night I saw something down
Why
below.
didn't you go back to
It was
bed after
moving.
that?
I wasn't dreaming, and I'm not making this up.
Are you sure it wasn't a mutant rat?
Definitely no rat.
I'm calling the police.
No, not just yet.
Michael, for Christ's sake, you could have a burglar inside the house.
This is no burglar, Jerry. It's much more interesting than that, and I want to figure this out by myself.
Have you taken leave of your senses?
Just promise me you won't call anyone. I can do this on my own.
Whatever.
How is he getting brave all of a sudden?
I'm driving there today.
Right. Bye.
So the only way I can get Jerry to come see me is if I tell him I don't want him to. We gotta use a lot of reverse psychology with Jerry. Well, I could never get the rotary phone in the kitchen to work correctly. But that was why I liked it. They were already outdated when it was still there, and I'm not even sure. Well, rotary phones like worked for a certain amount of time, didn't they? I don't think they work anymore. So anyway, I don't know how phones work, but and I didn't then either. Clearly, I could never figure it out. But I think that was good. I think we need to call less. I think it makes you think about things as you're having to dial the number. You really had to think about why you were calling them. Oh, that's fascinating, Casey. Leave the house, continue towards the front gate. The garage. Oh, that silver key I found is for the garage. The garage. I think if we, we need a few more roadblocks between us and the conversations we have with people. Like, every fucking horrible social media content. I think it should not post. You can type whatever you want, hit enter, but it doesn't actually post. And then a day later it says, are you like sure you wanted to post this? And then if you're still a shitty person and you don't have self-reflection, then it posts publicly, but then it has a comment underneath it that says something like, this person thought about this and they're still shitty. You know, this person thought about this, was given the opportunity to reflect on this comment, and they still posted it, and they are shitty. That's all I want. Should we lick the seat? Is it Jerry's bike? Riding my bike and got stuck in a traffic roundabout. No, Britt steps. So that generated electricity, by the way, doing the bicycle things. Now you'll notice that there's a spooky truck. One classy and old automobile. I didn't want to get very close. It gave me a strange feeling that something was about to jump out at me from the inside. Oh, so we don't want to look at the truck. What I do want to look at, however, is this bench. Nice. I could have used these earlier to stab people. Pliers and screwdriver. You have to make sure you got everything, because one time there were like 2 tiny little things on a table. I would never have seen them in my entire life. Only the toolbox seemed to have a few useful things. I think it would still be fun to look at everything, but why not? And there is a crowbar that I would like as well. Oh, well, it's that mirror shit. Return to the manor and go up the stairs beside the door. Do you know what it's time for? Do y'all remember that mirror that I could flip around? That we had no idea what it did? Well, guess what, chat? We're about to find out. I am too. Well, being in a big house and so it's supposed to be empty and then it's not empty is a really scary thing. Eyebrow plucking time. Well, Jerry said he's coming over today, so I need to freshen up. Shira, thank you so much for the gift sub, by the way. I do appreciate you. Thank you, thank you. Broken Clarinet, thank you for the 3 months. You gotta get that clarinet fixed. I need to shave my... Do you know what? Today I have scheduled, so I always look best 1 week after my full body and head shave. So I have it scheduled tonight because I'm going to TwitchCon, so I have to be fully clear of hair. So after this stream, I gotta shave my whole body. A week after is when I'm at the perfect amount of hair growth and everything. So I'm gonna go sit in 1 inch of bath water and shave my whole body. Head to toe. Head to toe. Head to toe. Not allowed, Zora. Not allowed. Don't worry. The body shave would do it the old-fashioned way. We get the shave thing, And then for the head, I do that outside the tub. And for that, we have an electric. For that, we have an electric. Does Justin know? Of course. This will be the last time I shave my whole body before we renovate the bathroom. the spooky music while I'm telling y'all this shit. Alright, chat. It's time to go to the kitchen. I just needed a mirror. Everyone knows that I needed that mirror. Everybody knew. The last shave. Okay. I feel like he could have picked up the entire mirror too. You know? You're not wrong. Locking the crypt door shut. Wait, take the stairs to the bottom floor and go to the kitchen. Okay. It's very complicated. I just want to make sure I'm doing all this correctly. Use the pliers on the wires. Rhyming. You need to use the pliers on the wires. The crypt door. And to go to the... Is there a crypt door in the kitchen? Oh, exit the house from the kitchen side. Oh, yeah, okay. Oh, the crypts! I would live in this house, too, if it weren't so spooky. I would actually probably even live in it if it was spooky. I love to wake up in the night and scare myself. I'm walking sideways down this. He said, I will walk through here, but I will walk sideways. Forgot about this crypt. Yeah, you'd have to definitely dust a whole lot. Did y'all ever watch This Old House where they fix up old houses? A lot of it takes place in like the Northeast where there are like super old houses. I love that shit. Ugh. Oh, fun. You're supposed to go. You go. Hello? I seriously considered what I was about to do, but my curiosity... See, that's not fair. They weren't even bald when they died. They all stretched out like that. A corpse in advanced stages of decomposition was inside the coffin. It was disgusting. Oh, wait. Had been resting for several years. I decided to leave it alone. God. It's an ugly outfit. What about this one? It's Jerry. Well, that's actually not true, Ro. People think that your hair and nails grow after death because your skin shrinks back. Your hair and nails stop growing, but your skin shrinks back. And so people falsely think that they keep growing after you die. You got moisturize. That's why you have to moisturize. That's why I moisturize my corpses. I know, I'd like to rest in that one. It looks nice and plush. We searched the caskets. The lower one has a body in it. Click at the very bottom of the caskets. Down here? That's James and Catherine. according to this, they both died in the same year. But according to this, one of them is empty. Yeah, we don't know who's missing. We didn't ask them that corpse. We didn't ask their name. Man, mausoleums are weird. And like family mausoleums, I can imagine the purpose of the grating in the floor. Obviously, no one was down there and needed fresh air. I mean, there's gonna be water coming in. It has to drain somewhere. Somebody needs to explain engineering to him. I stopped to think for a few seconds. I'd only found one body, but there were 2 plaques. Something's not right. Now, something about that. I can't figure out what could have been wrong. You'll see the names and a small rock. There's a staircase. Oh, I need to go back in there. I saw the staircase. I thought it was blocked. I thought it wasn't going to let me go down the stairs. Yeah, I thought it was going to limit me. There better be a drain down there, too. Fuck. I guess this one just fills up with water. That's fucked up. There were several coffins, probably belonging to the most important ancestors. Oh, someone's not here. The plaques are eroded. Someone who died in the line of duty. It was too dark to make out. There were several coffins. Too dark to make that out. What if I saw someone up there? What am I supposed to see down here? One of the coffins will be smaller than the rest. Try to read the label and you'll figure out you need more light. Oh yeah, that one. Likely belonged to the child of James Blackwood. Man, see, now this is where me in the game, where I would have never gotten this, because the solution to this is vandalism. Because the solution to this puzzle I missed. That's not supposed to happen. Wait, that one's supposed to happen. Did it say it missed? Uh-oh. No, I think we revealed some light. I don't know, I might have missed. Did I miss? That's true. Nancy vandalizes a lot. I think I did miss. The stone will bounce off and fall below. Go down the stairs and find it in the corner at the bottom. Oh my god. They really said we need to... They finished production on this game and they said we need to make it a little longer. 3 minutes. 3 minutes max. 3 minutes max. Let's have the stone miss the first time. So did that help me read something, or? Use the stone and smash it. Check the label in front of the casket again. You still won't have enough light. What the fucking hell? Alright. Stop it. I would have had somehow, some way to attach it. Say no more. Don't worry, I've got a whole contraption rigged up. This doesn't work in real life, by the way. You know how you like go... exactly, how would anyone figure this out? How would anyone figure this shit out? It seemed that the name began with the letter R. Chat, who in here, who else in here has a name that starts with the letter R? All that for one letter, divas. You could have put a little paper on it, get a little charcoal rubbing. So the candle holder, we did that. Chat, guess what it's time to do? I guess Jerry has a mobile phone because he's on his way to pick us up. But we're gonna call him Jerry. Only Rachel, not Bachel. Reedy. We've got a few R names. This part is so pretty. This looks like it could be the setting for Frog and Toad. Y'all know the hit book Frog and Toad? It has the same color palette. They got these like timpanis they hit every once in a while. Oh, I'm sorry, I just burped. I hope the game covered that up. What R stands for Jerry? If Jerry's been dead this whole time, I'll be so mad. Unless I'm dead too, and then we can haunt each other together. I hope we get to see Jerry too. The only thing I've seen is that ghost thing. Oh, I wanted to speak with Jerry. I wanted to speak with Jerry. Give it to me, Jerry.
Hi, Jerry.
Michael, I was worried about you. Are you doing okay?
Yes, I'm fine, and I think I know the identity of my intruder.
Tell me, who is it?
James Blackwood.
The Blackwood person? Michael, are you serious? That the ghost of the murderer is roaming the house?
I'm not talking about his ghost, Jerry. I'm talking about him.
What the heck do you mean?
I mean James Blackwood himself, alive.
You gotta have those timpanis, Sasha. They did a drum roll with the timpanis at the Stardew Valley concert.
After murdering his wife and realizing what he has done, he begs for help to Christopher Milton, who fakes his death.
That's the one drum I always wanted to hit in band.
Michael, you're losing your mind. Even if he managed to hide himself, how did he survive all this time? Milton has been missing for years.
Yeah,
Good point,
he's
but I'm sure a
gone.
desperate man like Blackwood would have found a way.
They think he like found a way to stay alive?
Wait a minute. Yeah, I have it right here.
You want to crumple those pages a little louder, Jerry?
Would you please stop this?
Jerry, just listen to me.
Jerry,
I know I'm right. There's only
please.
Mrs. Blackwood's body in the crypt. His is missing.
Oh God, Michael.
It was barely closed. Anyone could have taken that body.
Desecrating the chapel?
Whatever it takes to solve this mystery. You can only find stories like this in books.
Precisely why I'm beginning to wonder about your sanity.
You'll see.
Were you really? It was such a good one. I cried for a little over half of the concert. So he told me that James Blackwood is dead. And now, guess what? I need to call the bank. I dialed another number. Oh, I get to use a rotary phone. Oh my God. 019. This is what I'm talking about. We used to have to think. No. You have to pull the 9 the whole way around. That's wrong. You got to pull the 9 the whole way around. 4144.
Good day, the National Bank of Northumberland. Rob Robert Blake speaking.
Hello, Rob.
Your name starts with an R. Are you buried in the crypt? Don't worry if you ask the wrong question. It's not necessary for winning the game. There's wrong
Do you
question.
have a customer there registered as Christopher Edward Milton? He's a doctor.
I'm sorry, sir. I can't give you that kind of information.
It's all right. I work in the hospital with him. My name is Dr. Mike Rutherford.
Which hospital would that be, sir?
Rothbury Health and Care Medical Center.
Please hold on a few moments.
He knows I lied.
I'm sorry, sir. I see we had someone called that a few years ago, but everything in the files has been removed. It had seemed he's no longer a customer of this bank.
Oh, I see. Good old Christopher still playing pranks on me.
Oh, Christopher. Oh.
You said your name was...
I won't waste your time anymore.
Gotta go. Gotta go. I think I asked the wrong questions. Should I? I think I'm gonna try to call back. Let's ask them this time if their refrigerator's running. One, 2, 9. 4144. Put on a fake mustache so he doesn't recognize me again. What if we have a mustache?
You again? If you persist, I shall have to inform the authorities.
All right, relax.
Jerry! Oh, Jerry, someone was being awfully mean to me. Awfully mean to me. Back to the newspapers, divas. Yeah, how did they even know it was me? You gotta do, you gotta keep your teeth together and continue acting. I love that style of, you know what I'm talking, yes! You've been awfully mean to me. Oh, Jerry, you've been awfully mean to me. Oh, they could hear the clock. Is this the room with the... Oh, this isn't the room I wanted to be in. I kept dialing or ended up leaving pleading voicemails to a random business, and they said stop calling. Were they fucking wrong to do that? Because it sounds like you needed to leave them alone. Sounds like you needed to leave them alone. So all of this is to find a different phone number, by the way. June 1963, that's when he died. Following the shocking news, we must now inform about the sinister outcome of the story. It's been on the mind of every citizen in our town. Mr. James Blackwood has died at the age of 56 due to a heart attack. Allegedly because of pressure and stress caused by the astonishing accusation by Mrs. Eva Mariani, former maid of the family. It saddens me, will never be brought to a proper trial. I'm fully convinced he was guilty. Mail train robbery. There's been a couple things about a train robbery. I need to call Bailey. I need to go call Bailey. Why would I call Bailey when I could call Jerry? I ask myself that every day. He was stressed out he killed his wife and it stressed him out. So could y'all be a little nicer? So could y'all cut him some fucking slack? Maybe he didn't. We don't know. We don't know actually what happened, I guess. The old ball and chain? Ah, love a good rotary phone. Alright. 0166. No. No. 0166 565 217. The new Pokemon Legends game.
Hi, are you Mr. William Bailey?
Uh-oh.
That's me. And you are?
Yes, my name is Michael Arthade. I'm a journalist for a local newspaper in Rothbury.
I see.
He just keeps lying. He's a liar.
You're the former police chief of this town, aren't you?
Indeed. I served many years ago.
And you were once in charge of a famous, or should I say, infamous case here?
Ah, bloody hell. Don't tell me this is about James Blackwood.
Jerry
Well,
call us
yes,
once,
I'm
I think,
writing
in
a
the
story
first
for my
episode.
newspaper.
So
The
upsetting.
most famous police cases of Northumberland.
Have you got any idea how many times I've talked about this? Go to your
Are you
nearest
fucking
library.
okay?
I'm sure you'll find plenty of information about Blackwood there.
Please, Mr. Bailey, I beg you. It won't be the
Well,
same if
back
I can
then you
have
got a cough and
information
you were
from
dead
someone
2
who
days
was
later.
there, and no less than the renowned William Bailey of Rothbury.
All right, son, spare me the
I
nonsense.
know, their accents sound very posh.
Well, in the first place, what did Ava Mariani see exactly?
She saw enough, son. James Blackwood was dragging a shape into a hole in the garden. At first, Mrs. Mariani couldn't realize what it was.
She made out the dead body of Catherine with a serious wound.
Blackwood.
Just because you're burying someone doesn't mean you also
And
killed
Blackwood
him.
was automatically deemed guilty.
Period.
He was found digging his wife's son.
Why did James Blackwood never appear? before
Period.
trial?
When you're someone as renowned and famed as James Blackwood was, you can pretty much avoid the authorities. However, you can't avoid justice. And justice was brought upon James Blackwood.
Justice? How?
He died shortly after the accusation. You should know about that.
What happened to Dr. Christopher Milton?
I'm starting to think that too,
When
Eric.
your life has slightly
Something's not
run
right.
I couldn't prove it, though I spent years investigating him. A shame we couldn't implicate him as much as James Blackwood.
Are you saying he could have had something to do with the murder?
Blackwood and Milton.
Milton! They were very intimate.
Ate his friend. And he
Gay?
forgot his name after he died. You do the math.
And was ever determined the cause of death of Catherine Blackwood?
Yes, partly. Mrs. Mariani managed to see how the throat was slit open. Ripped, she would say.
There should be an autopsy too. You don't just see what someone
Still,
else.
Everything sounds so vague.
Yeah,
As if
there's
something were
stuff missing. It's not adding up.
Performance on this case, son.
No, sir, not at all. I'm just trying to figure this out. Like, why a proper autopsy?
Just
was
said
never
that. Proper autopsy.
done? Please, sir, this is
An autopsy
very
by
important to me,
whom?
and I
Who
could
the
really
fuck?
use your help.
The doctor!
I'm trying to fit all the pieces of this mystery together.
Mystery. What mystery?
I'm starting to think the people in this town are the problem.
Splitting hairs, don't you?
I don't think I understand, sir.
Listen, son. They
That cold-blooded bastard murdered his wife, God knows why. But he and his fancy doctor did the impossible to hamper our investigations. You don't have to be a brilliant detective to realize Blackwood did it.
There's always a reason behind a murder. Nobody has ever found out why Blackwood did what he did.
Psychopaths don't need any reasons. And James Blackwood turned into one.
Now, do you turn into a psychopath, or are you always a psychopath?
Blackwood flipped just like that.
What's the deal with that?
Doesn't make any sense.
People flip, son. You can be flipping right now without knowing it.
Uh-oh. Hee hee.
Well,
He
then
said,
tell me how Blackwood
"You could be a
reacted
psychopath
when he
right
pulled
now."
his
Hee
wife
hee.
from beneath the ground.
I beg your pardon.
The fact that
I mean,
they wrote
Catherine
out hee hee
Blackwood's
is
body
wild.
dug in the garden of the manor.
Like I said, they hampered the investigation. We never managed to set one foot inside the manor. What kind of bloody journalist are you, son?
But are you telling you never actually retrieved the body?
That's exactly what I'm telling you. Now, if you don't mind,
But wait, this doesn't make any sense.
stop wasting my time.
This doesn't make any
I was
sense.
enjoying my retirement until you had the brilliant
Oh,
idea of
interesting,
calling me.
Monica.
I don't want to hear anything else about this case ever again.
So
Please,
not
Mr. Bailey, don't.
only
Me alone.
did they not do an autopsy, but they left her. They didn't even. We couldn't. What if it wasn't her body? This is the most botched case I've ever encountered. Leave the house out the front door beside the stairs. I can do that. Travel to the left of the fountain and go straight to the front gate. Oh, Leia, we're leaving. He's had enough. What if we just left the fucking game? That's it. Dead ass. Jerry, let me out, Jerry. Jerry, did you leave me some mail, Jerry? Dear Mother, I spent the whole morning running a few... Am I Mother? Am I Mother? It's giving Mother. Hey, Animal Crossing. I take back what I said. I want to return home. Things haven't gotten any better here. Everyone's behaving mysteriously, and they try to avoid me. I do understand that they must still be disturbed about the death of their son. But it's been almost 2 years since that already. I feel like an alien. I don't belong here anymore. I find it hard to sleep at night. There's too much activity in the house. I feel something terrible is going on here. I want to go as far away as possible. I will miss Mrs. Blackwood dearly, as she has always been kind to me. I've been seeing some strange things, too. I can't explain it. That Dr. Milton would often come to talk with the sir for many hours. Nobody would allow me upstairs. Even though I've been secretly taking pictures there. That's fucked up, by the way. She's like, well, I've been spying on everybody, but they won't let me spy on them. Maybe you're the fucking problem, Mariana. Her name was Mariana, I think. Please, Mother, forgive me. I know I should have listened to you. It's not like I'm stubborn. Oh, was her last name Mariana? Mariani. It was Eva Mariani. I just wanted to wait and see if things would get any better. They haven't. Call as soon as you can. I'll be waiting, and please, hurry! I guess we just leave that in there. Jerry! Me shaking the gates. Joey! I had a dream that our neighbor had heard me playing Silent Hill F and had to like check on me. So I really should shut up. Maybe it was my inner brain telling me to shut up. And I had to explain to her that I'm a Twitch streamer and sometimes I scream. Maybe it was a premonition. Maybe it happened. Twitch screamer. My neighbor's asking about Jerry. Not a dream or a memory. That's a fun game to play. Dream or memory. Love that game. I do believe that is the door to her room. I don't think this one's I think the other one's the basement. Oh, there's a second drawer. Oh, there's a hidey hole. Hey, that's the picture she took of the burying. What was the one we used to do that did it had the hydrate? Oh, hydrate! I think we moved that one over. We being me, when I switched to stream elements, but no one uses it. It was rehydrate, but maybe with an 8, or I think it was spelled with an 8. And maybe, or maybe not. Maybe it had an eye emoji. Yeah, I can't remember. I thought that one made it, but maybe it didn't. Well, no, see, I think that was James in the coffin. I think James is dead. Something about me is I think James is dead. Thank you for the redemption, Monica. The water valve. I do remember that. I couldn't fix it earlier, I don't think. But do I have the tools now? I couldn't move it with my bare hands, but now... Oh. I have a crowbar. But I can't turn it? Hit the crowbar with the hammer! Fuck. Obviously. And did that open the valve? Oh, okay. How did anyone figure this out? That's the fun part. They didn't. That's the fun part about this game, is a lot of people never finished it. And so we are accomplishing something here today that a lot of people never did. Well, games used to... I don't mind games like this. If I were playing this, I think I've said this before. If I play these types of games on my own, I don't mind getting lost and wandering around for hours and making notes. How a lot of y'all played. Oh, I know, Sasha. Oh, you mean there's a public page with them? Yeah, I did realize that as well. There is a public page where you can see them all. I can hide things from that page too, though, I found out. I thought you were just telling me how to use stream. Sasha going, you know, you set the stream elements. Oh, no, you were telling me how to use stream. Yes, I know. I have to often create them for sponsored streams. No, there's allegedly a public page that has all of the bot commands on it that y'all are able to use. I often have to juggle commands based on sponsored streams and sponsored segments, but I often don't look at the ones that are already, the ones that get grandfathered in and stuff. Oh, the greenhouse, I forgot. Oh, excuse me, the conservatory. Excuse me, the conservatory. Was it this way? I forgot about all these locations. If I were like playing this on my own. Bye, Emma. Glad you got to be here. I love taking notes. I'll find a link to it later, Sasha, if you remind me. But when I'm streaming a game, it is not fun for me to, I think, sit here and be lost for hours and hours. It bothers me. It makes me stressed out. Even if it doesn't bother y'all, I get stressed out. Love a conservatory. This place has lots of fun sounds in it. There was a shiny object in the grating, but there was no way I could get it. You won't be able to collect it yet. I have to actually go around the tree. And up the stairs. I don't know about that mask. That mask is allegedly causing all our problems. Was lovelier than below due to several plants. Oh. If you ever get to go to that conservatory down on the National Mall, it's one of the Smithsonian's, right? It is hot and humid in there because they gotta keep those plants alive. It's humid. It's the humidity. And they have an upper walkway too that you can walk around in. Very humid. Very humid. Not a dry heat at all. I was supposed to see a shovel sticking out of some dirt. Did y'all see such a thing? It said go forward once. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Is that a shovel? That's a hose. That's a shovel! It says you can't get it out because the dirt is dry and hard. Sad that the treason is locked up, right? It's sad that the tree's locked up. I only eat cage-free trees. I prefer my trees cage-free. I'll only eat them. Cage-free trees. Free range. They have to be named. You cannot pick it up. It will feed it down. Oh, turd. They called that a rope. I think it's a hose. Oh, maybe there's a rope. Look at the rope on the ground. You would think it was talking about this, right? It says it will feed it down to the lower level. I think that's the only rope type of thing. I think we're just calling the hose a rope. Yeah, that's... Let's look at it from this side. There we go. We had to be on the correct side. Are the Ents those fucking trees that start talking in Lord of the Rings? By the way, let's play around with like which word we accent in Lord of the Rings. Lord of the Rings? 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 Let's take a break. How far are we down in the guide? Not far enough. Not far enough. I thought it would have been further than that. We're good. We're good so far, though. No. It popped back up. Okay. Not being removed dirt yet. You can... Oh, so instead of wetting the dirt to get this out... Instead of wetting the dirt, we are... The Conservatory has the best music so far, too, by the way. We are wrapping it around the shovel. Walk towards the other station. Okay, so over there. Yeah, just piss on it. He's got to be full of piss right now. February 7th. As much as I regret it, I've decided to stop caring for the greenhouse. All my efforts to save the plants have been in vain. I can't seem to figure out what's wrong with them. It's been a few weeks since they began falling apart to pieces, dying without any apparent cause. Some of them would just crumble. I don't think they were watering them. Death is surrounding this place. I can't seem to do anything about it. Oh, no thank you. Open the drawer on the right. That's what I would like to do next, please. And I need to get the shears. It's very interesting what all he decides to pick up. You know there are no fungus gnats in here, though, because it's so dry. Use the garden shears on the potted plant. And now I've got some leaves. I would have picked up the fucking leaves, but... What do I know? Yeah, if you need shears to get the leaves off, it's no wonder he couldn't pull the shovel out. It's no wonder the shovel could not be pulled out. Keep the water. So there's a faucet. Go back. Go back upstairs and use... Okay, no. Return downstairs. You should see a faucet near the ground. Oh, wow! Oh, whoa! Oh, I should have... Sorry. Go back upstairs and remove the shovel from the dirt. Oh, wow! It's, do you remember what my name is? I've been avoiding saying the character's name this whole time, because all I remember is Jerry. Jerry! And would that not do the shiny thing too? And remove the rope. Yeah, I'm a genius. So what that did is I'm gonna disconnect the hose and I'm gonna fill up this whole place down here. And then that thing's gonna float to the top. We got a floater. so that you can wash it into... Oh, it washed into a different place. Move halfway around and look to your left. It doesn't say which... Oh my god. This entire thing is drains! I'm fucking screaming. Where did it say which direction it washed? It washed? I fucking had it with drains. Not my other left. There's not even a screenshot of this. Move halfway around the vent. Look to your left. There will be a fallen tree in the drain. So there's a drain somewhere. Do y'all see a drain? It's a drain plug. I don't see a drain. Oh, they're fallen tree. Okay. Blocking the drain. We need to prune the tree, just as I suspected. Should I keep... Oh, okay. And that cleared it some more. And now the shiny object has gone somewhere else. We're just leaving the water on? It's just leaving the water on? Go forward 2 scenes and then turn to the right. Huh. How? How? And what is it? Was it a key? How? 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 You will find the small key. This is the same shiny object you saw in the greenhouse. Fun. And chat, you'll never guess where this key goes. It is Locktober. And chat, you'll never fucking guess what the entire point of the game was. It goes to the fucking desk drawer. The scratches is truly us scratching our heads over this. I wouldn't even remember that this locked drawer... I mean, I guess if I were taking notes, I would have. I'm carrying a lot of things. Money! First of all, I beg you to take the utmost care in order to keep this letter away from James. I don't like to think of the mental breakdown he would suffer if he reads this. Wait, this was 1963. Didn't Catherine die in 61, or am I... Or is that when the baby... The baby died in 61, and then they both died in 63. Pockets so stuffed, looking bricked up, double bricked up at all times. A wiener over here and a wiener over there. The baby wrote this. You know James much better than I do, so you must share any connection that he'd never harm anything, but even so, I'd ask you to be careful whenever he's around until we sort out the situation. He's been unstable lately, speaking about his determination to suppress the curse. I truly fear for him and his sanity. I wouldn't say he qualifies as dangerous just yet, but just in case. I've been playing the role of an ally. ally who believes in James, and so far I think I've done a good job convincing him. I'm afraid it won't last too much longer. I can't do all the things he's asking me to do. Some very obscure arts, which began as a hobby. So he's getting into some curses. And the curse with the mask. And all that stuff. My biggest fear is that I end up losing my own mind, along with his. Catherine, what we all did 2 years ago, the decision we made and knew would affect the course of our lives, has been haunting my sleep ever since then. I know you must be more affected by this, but you wouldn't understand all that's been going through my head. The confusion, the contradiction. Wait, was someone else the father of the baby? I'm deeply sorry for if I behaved erratically. Christopher! I think the baby was Christopher's! Jerry! I need to call Jerry and tell him. A box. Holy fucking shit. Holy fucking shit. I need a magnifying glass. Use the small key on that. The password is all numbers and requires a bit of detective work to figure out. If you remember, the only place in the game with numbers was the phone numbers, which are too long, and the numbers on the blocks in the nursery. We know the first letter of the child's name was R, so search for that block and find it has the number 5 on it. The numbers in the picture don't change, they only change down there. Because it's all fucked up. Because it's so fucked up. The blocks below spell it out at the end with the child's name. Robin. Plus R at the beginning, and that spells Robin. Okay. 59097. Nope. No. Why is that one changing? There we go. What if this were random every time? Wouldn't we just quit? Ooh, I'd just quit. How much fun we would have. Girl. I guess this puzzle's not actually too hard, but it is extremely... If I didn't know to look at the blocks... I thought the kid's name was McOrvey. What? Did I take it? Was something in there? I thought it was McOrvey Lynn. McOrvey Lynn Blackwood. The kid's name was Robin. You will find it's empty. What the fuck? Click the middle of the box until it turns to the left. Oh, I see. Until it turns to the left. It actually wants it to be like that. I would say that that's turning to the right. Oh, it says click the middle till it turns to the right. No, first you turn it to the left. Then click the hole on the left side. There's multiple steps in this. Everybody shut up. Everybody shut up. Just as I suspected. So we had to turn it this way, and then that one goes down, and this way, and that one goes down. Listen, back in Victorian times, they loved their secret boxes. We got an ornate key, and there's some money. The key must go to the chapel. Just as I suspected. So I don't think it was the baby. I think the baby was Christopher's. That's my prediction so far. Chat, what's y'all's prediction? I would also like it to be a love triangle. I think it would be best if, like, James and... No, we're not Christopher. I think our name's Michael. Is that right? We're trying to figure out what happened in the past. Christopher wrote that letter to Catherine. All right, so let's see if I remember where the chapel is. Well, he has a little bit of trouble moving in a straight direction type of thing. Oh. Is it that way? Then follow the dirt path to the left. So head towards the greenhouse, but then take the dirt path to the left, which I think is that. But I can't click there at this moment in time. God damn it. No fucking hell, it's this piece of shit again. Where am I? Hello? I think they mean the dirt path to the right. Oh, no, there's no one, that's one over there either. Did we see? I remember seeing the chapel at some point. Go towards the greenhouse, but then follow the dirt path to the left and go there instead. Well, I don't know how to get out of here now. I think I just live in the woods. That dirt path is to the right, but maybe they meant the right. Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's the chapel. You're gonna wanna take a right, not a left. It made me wonder about the secrets that have been kept safe and undisturbed here for years. Love old British type of churches. Oh, I love spiral staircases. All right, let's do it. Why did it tell me to go up here? Let's see what I can take. The cabinet on the small loft contained items that seem to belong to the priest. Holy Bible. The Bible. What if you could flip through every fucking page? Did they have a... What was that? A nail? Turn the pages of the Bible until you find a large cutout with a nail hidden inside. Yeah, why not? Why not? Who needs a toolbox? Why not? Who needs a toolbox or like a catch-all drawer? Sure. How did I get up here? There's the stairs. This is a very small balcony. Yeah, it looks like a crucifixion nail. I mean, which were just nails, I think. Staircase, move towards... Move towards the altar. Oh, I need to get up there. Excuse me. Oh, excuse me. So embarrassing. How do I... Can I crawl under that? Excuse me. Oh, God, excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. Oh, my God. Excuse me. Alright. I have to be in this view for a minute. Bear with me. Move towards the altar, the right side of it. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. This thing right here. Crowbar. There we go. Whoa, there we go. Move forward one step and look at the feet of the statue of Jesus. Why? Use the nail. Oh, his feet aren't nailed down. Oh, probably need a hammer too. Oh, use the nail with the hole. No, I was right. Where's the hole? There we go. Look at the top of the statue and straighten the sign up there. Oh, yeah, that's gone crooked. Not again. Now that's some Da Vinci Code type of thing right there. Why is he on a surfboard? You will see the secret passage open. Go down into the secret passage. At this point, I wasn't going to bother with light switches anymore. Why not? Find a candlestick. Y'all, do you know how much darker this game is supposed to be? A lot of the times they say turn left and they mean turn right. Are we sure? Or do I? Yeah, it said turn left and it was right. Most of the books scattered were about occultism and African culture. Even their titles were disturbing. I think this guy needs to calm down. The folklore of the Dalmar is just as disturbing as their vicious attacks. If my research is correct, I could have stumbled upon one of the most ancient tribes ever known to humanity, dating back to the area where the so-called South Africa. We're talking over. Wait, how old have humans been around? Like at least 1,000 years. Like, well, at least like 37 years. 60, 70, maybe more on it. He's definitely blaming literally everybody else. Well, this game is playing a lot, and this way of thinking was rampant around, like, well, it's rampant today. Sometimes people rely on these types of tropes for horror stuff, but it was definitely rampant in, like, Victorian times. Stop and consider the implications. Well, yeah, this game was made in 2006, but it's taken place in Victorian times. But they are relying on a... That is interesting, because they're relying on a trope from Victorian times to insert into the Victorian type of game. But this game happened in... They have cars. This is like the 50s, right? The vengeful god would control with incarnations. A tall feline figure always dwelling in shadows. Something, something. To achieve this, something really... Well, I'm not sure. Anything belonging to the villager would have served, given they were all victims. As for something representing the victimizer, there may have been more complex. So we're talking about rituals. Successfully release themselves to the control of the vicious god with an intense ritual that seems to have taken days to perform. The evil spirit was cast into a mask, trapped inside the confines. Okay, so it seems that he's thinking that a vengeful god is trapped inside the mask. I think that was like a Jim Carrey type of movie. I didn't see that one. Is this... Do we know what, year this is? Because they're talking about... Oh, shit, no! They're talking about things that happened in the 60s, right? So this is set in, like... Wait, did the Blackwoods die in 63? Am I fucking remembering this right? This takes place in 76. Not a lot of people have said it. Well, Ashley, why don't you play this game and stream at the same time? Ashley! I'm trying to read text that's 600 by 800, 4 pixels tall. Ashley. And you know what, Ashley? I love that about you, and I appreciate it. I still wondered to what extent James Blackwood went to get away from the curse. This is where chat says, Ashley, get behind me. Oh, Latin. I didn't dare open the books. Scared of books, Diva. He's a writer. No. 60s is not Victorian. Oh, shit. The mansion is Victorian. It's a Victorian mansion, and that's why I keep thinking this happened in Victorian times. Y'all, the human brain isn't meant to consume the amount of stuff that happens in my chat while also doing another task. However, if you ever stop typing, I'm getting very mad. However, if you do ever stop typing, I will get very mad. Let's just unplug stuff. They should just unplug the light. I love a bank lamp. Eric, I don't know about that. I don't know if that suits you. I got the stick, returned to the house and called Jerry. Oh, reading the notes will tell you how to make an amulet. Omelet? Amulet. Let's play amulet or omelet. Eric, specifically, since you've said you haven't been paying attention, I would like a 10-page summary on this game once I finish it today, delivered to my manager's inbox. Don't send it to me. Don't send it to me. My manager's inbox. By the end of this weekend.
Yes.
Jerry.
Michael, I was about to call you.
Why?
I've been thinking about what you told me, and you could be onto something there, but I'm worried about your safety.
Jerry.
This could be dangerous.
What do you mean by dangerous?
Well, let's suppose you're right, and James Blackwood is indeed hiding somewhere inside the house. He's a madman, a murderer, and your life could be in
Jerry is
danger.
me.
Jerry, if James Blackwood is still alive, he'd be nothing more than a harmless, decrepit old man. I don't think I'd have any problem outdoing him.
Wait, he was in his
I'm willing to
50s
take
in
that
in
risk.
63.
He knows I'm here by now. What if he's waiting for me to leave so
Can
that
I
he
pause
escape?
this? Hold on.
Can't miss this
I did some
opportunity.
math. It doesn't make sense. I did some math.
Of knowing. I'm already too much into this, Jerry. And if I don't know what happened inside this house, I won't be able to sleep again.
You're obsessed. You were supposed to finish your book, get some rest, and now look at this. What are you going to say to your editor?
Who knows? Maybe this whole episode inspires me to write that ending. I'm sorry. I can't leave this now, Jerry. It's too late.
Jerry.
I can't believe this.
I thought you were coming
I
to
don't
get me,
understand
Jerry.
you. Doesn't the possibility of spending another night in that house
Oh,
with a
not
creepy
another
old
night,
man
Jerry.
hiding in the basement scare you?
I know what you're trying to do. Goodbye, Jerry.
Michael? Michael! It's dangerous, do you hear me? Dangerous! You have to leave that place!
I'll keep you informed.
Okay. The mansion's Victorian. That's why I keep thinking, well, and everyone is really stupid. That's why I keep thinking it's an old maiden type of setting. Now, if Blackwood died in 63, at age 50, I think you said he was 56. And this game takes place in, did one of y'all say 76? 6, 5, 3. That's 13 years. So 56 plus 79. Then James Blackwood, if he didn't really die, would be 69 years old. That's not old and decrepit. He's like, well, if James Blackwood is here, he's so old he couldn't do anything. Yeah, 69 is not old and decrepit. If I'm doing that math correctly, then Jerry's just an asshole. Nice. That's the engagement I love. Nice. Okay. Now, how would you know this? But you have to go back to the front gate. You wouldn't know that unless you were looking at the guide. You would probably walk around the entire house. Maybe Jerry said something. I don't know. Who wrote this? Dear Michael, due to irregularities during the acquisition process carried over by Mr. Jerry P. Carter, you are ordered to immediately leave the property known as Blackwood Manor. If you fail to comply, legal proceedings will be enforced against you. You have 2 days to abandon the property. We take no responsibility for the courier service. A police officer is due to arrive on Tuesday, October 15th. Right before TwitchCon. You will be taken into custody. This letter is actually to me. Yes, 76. Sorry that I kept getting the time period wrong, and sorry I kept blaming y'all. Oh, I need to get the car battery. The car battery's in the boot. Who put the car battery in the boot? The boot in the bonnet. The guide says in the back. Oh, you know what? That is a good idea. We need to charge. I bet I could charge the battery with the bicycle. Well, seeing as how well they investigated this murder, Ashley, I'm not sure everyone's going by I'm not sure the laws are bricked up enough to help renters. Having the cables connected first was probably a good idea. Okay. I'm not sure their laws were bricked up enough. Place the battery. Click on the device above the back wheel. Do y'all see a device over here? Oh, the back wheel. There it is. Now, I can't fucking tell y'all what that's doing, but I took the battery. Da, 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 da. Allegedly, that did it. Let's do it again then. Okay, no, that should have charged the battery. I could have left like 3 days ago. My back! Oh, Michael really should have rode the bike. Can I leave now? I think I charged the battery. As I prepared myself to leave the manor, I suddenly felt responsible for disturbing the... Is this the end? I had to do something. Oh, I'm not allowed to leave. Look at the guide, as if they need to tell me this. Go round to the front and get in the driver's side of the car. The right side, since this is England. The right side, since this is England. I love this. You will see the same scene. So, yeah, this is what I wanted to do ages ago. Y'all, we gotta find the body. Chat, don't you want to find the body? Is that a body? No. Right after you turn to the right on a dirt path, you will see the same scene. Okay, let's back it up a little bit. Let's back it up a little bit. Right after I turn right on this path. I wish we had taken the photograph. I think I have a journal. I don't know how to access it. Maybe I don't. You know, maybe I don't. So what do you say about that? The soil. You know what? I bet she is buried here. Where's my shovel? Diva, start digging. Just damp soil. I was in need of a point of reference. I thought about studying that photograph again. Let's not think too hard. Oh. What? What? Why would he? Why is he? He really filled it back in. It looks to me like it's right here. Well, no. It shows a little path. I'm wondering if it's over here. Well, the music just got spooky. Oh, you know what? You know what? That's not right. I was equally terrified and saddened I don't think the blood stays. I don't think there's that much blood. Contorted and rotten. I think the real curse is that, like, she was killed and now she's cursing everybody. Should I bury? No, I didn't mean to bury. Fuck. We have to dig her up again. Oh, turd. All right, chat. I forgot to take out she has great teeth and I needed to pluck them. I tried to pull out a tooth without success. No, not the garden shears. Maybe these ones. She seemed to be silently shouting at me, or rather crying. Oh, I got the tooth. I have a tooth in my inventory. Get the tooth. Okay. I'm gonna head out. I'ma head out. I don't know who that is, Hayri. What are you talking about? There we go. Serial killer? Sorry, I'm not read up on on serial killers. Is there a new Netflix serial? Alright, don't y'all all pretend y'all... Not the skin. Yeah, and don't pretend like some of y'all don't only know about it because of a Netflix show. Y'all know I don't watch TV. Is it really Ryan Murphy? What's going on? Wait, so is it a documentary or like a show? I just wish I didn't know things. You know, I wish we could go back to not knowing. I know Ed Gamble. He's a British comedian. He's on Taskmaster. He hosts the podcast now. Someone say something? Okay, we got that. And now I need to go to the kitchen. Now, you know what they say, what you should do when you get your tooth pulled. I know, he loved Taskmaster so much. You could tell. I need to solve this mystery quickly. Wait, are you joking? There's no timer. Did Ryan Murphy do Popular with Mary Cherry? Because I've told y'all this before. I've never seen that show, but I watch Mary Cherry compilations on YouTube. Because that show must have been years before its fucking time. Oh, the kitchen. I keep wanting to go to the study. Can I please go over here? No. I need to reverse. No, I've never seen an episode of Glee. What? That, Jenny, that feels like an insult. I've never seen Glee. I've heard some of the song covers. Feels like a read. No, I knew a lot of people. I knew a lot of straight people who watched Glee and thought they were allies because of it. I think we all knew those people who watched Glee and thought they were allies. You know? It's great to have those things on TV, though. Representation matters. Travel through the hall downstairs into the kitchen. Walk in front of the sink, look at the table. Click the lid on the grinder to open it. Oh, you put the things you grind up in there. Y'all know me, I love a little tooth dust. Little tooth dust in there. Perfect. And yeah, that's it. That's all we grind up. Okay. This is the old maiden type of grinding your teeth. He heard the phrase grinding my teeth and he took it a little too literally. This is for the omelet. It's for the omelet, divas. Oh, I need to grind up the claw too. Excuse me. Egg on my face. Speaking of omelets, egg on my face. Can I tell, does anyone else have one of them husbands who only likes freshly cracked pepper? Well, I was with Shelby. We were looking for a new pepper grinder. I bought a pepper grinder when I was hanging out with Shelby at the antique store. Cause I had, I used the one that Ro gave us. Ro gave us the Fox salt and pepper, and I used those. And Justin needs the one that has the actual peppercorns in it and grinds it up. So we need to make sure we had a pepper grinder as well. Go upstairs to the first floor. Go up the stairs next to the kitchen? I don't think it matters. This is where that small electric stove comes into place. Wish I had read the instructions. We got a lot of those fresh peppercorn folks in here, huh? I feel like he's about to cook meth or something. We're about to start cooking up this omelet. But we're using paint can lids and all sorts of shit. Okay. The left door. He's about to start cooking stuff on a paint can lid. I just don't know if he's in the right headspace for this. Do you know what I mean? Oh, bathroom renovation starts next month, early November. So starting in November, I'm going to be streaming from a different location, but I'm going to green screen this background into it. So we're going to pretend I'm here and we're just going to pretend everything's okay. We're just gonna pretend everything's normal. The background better be red. Don't ask me about the pops again. Oh. Oh, and then I need to add the leaves to the powder. Okay, and then I need to put the paint can lid on the stove. This feels like some kind of like something my family would have done as a kid. Tossing our turds over a fence and cooking on a oven with a paint lid on top of it. This is the most seasoning an English dish has ever had. This is the most seasoning y'all ever put on your food. A little tooth dust and a little... Make chicken in a can? No. That's what... Oh no, the spirits! This will harden together and make a small stone. So I'm eventually going to combine that. I attached the stone, felt a strange sensation. The amulet seemed to be vibrating. I was ready. Jerry? Jerry? I'm coming for you, Jerry. We need to go back to the gallery. In the secret room. All right. Oh, well, we haven't quite made an omelet. Oh, upstairs, downstairs. Playing that game again. Jerry. I miss you. If something jumps out and scares me again, I'm not immune to the jump scares in these games, apparently. It's kind of ASMR. It's kind of vibey. I wave the omelet in front of the mask, and then... At first, nothing happened. The atmosphere felt lighter. As if... Oh, I fixed it! Oh, it's almost over! By the way, this is not the director's cut. So, in the director's cut has a whole new level. But the one Silence Loud sent me in the mail was the basic version, which honestly seems to have less bugs than the director's cut as well, from what I read online. There's a director's cut that has like 2 bonus levels, I think. Maybe 1, but maybe 2. I heard those horrible noises again. He sounds like he needs some Pepto. I couldn't shake the feeling of entering a forbidden zone, a place that had been and was supposed to remain forgotten in time. It's a basement, Michael. Is this the end? Ooh, let's save it so that we can replay this moment if it's funny. I haven't saved this whole time. I'm really living on the edge. Jerry? Are you in there, Jerry? Go inside the door and click on the hole at the back of the next room. What? Thanks for the reverb fart, phlebotomist. We're gonna find a hole in the wall. I don't know about that. I remember being soaking wet and shaking in fear, yet I just had to go on. If that's a big hole. What if we didn't go in it? The smell coming from inside the hole was unbearable. Hi, Jean. Hi, Jean. Oh. Should there be a cutscene? It says click the hole. Oh.
That's a deep, dark hole. Yeah.
Is there more hole?
That's a deep, dark hole. Yeah.
All right, 3 brain cells in here. 3 Palace Parrot and Crust Daddy. Thank you so much. Okay. Oh my God, I'm so behind on these two. We'll get, hold on. Click on the hole. Should I? Well, let's just back up from the, oh no, there's more spooky things down here. Teddy bear. A disgusting teddy bear covered in mud and dirt. Mucky. It's lying on the ground. It appeared to have bites. I think the kid didn't die. And the kid was in the basement. I think that's the kid. Someone or something had been eating down here. Some fresh water was dripping from a pipe. Yeah, I think the kid was alive and got out. I think the kid's done gone feral. Traces of raw meat. They'd been dropped through the grating. That's my prediction. It just says watch the final cutscene. It says go to the secret dungeon, open the wooden door, click the hole, and you're done. And watch the final cutscene. Brit Steps, thank you for the bits, by the way. Drew's Angels, thank you for the 5 months. 53, thank you for the 13 months. I appreciate you so much. Love Pug, thank you for the bits. Oh, it's happening! Here, kiki, 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 kiki. Oh. Jerry? Am I controlling any of this? No. Oh. Okay. Not just getting in your car and driving away. Okay.
Unsure of what I had just seen, I raced my car and left Blackwood Manor as quickly as possible. I'm not ashamed of what I did.
What did he do?
That disfigured face is still stalking my nightmares, and I've never put foot inside a Victorian house ever since. But there's certainly one thing that I'm grateful for.
Jerry?
It was thanks to my encounter below that house that I was able to finish my book and become a prolific writer.
He didn't tell anyone. He just vibed out.
Clap if you care.
Thanks, Lady Graves. Well, this seems to be a cutscene. Oh, he's digging his way out! That's what the poop sees when it's coming out of my butt.
I love it! Woohoo!
That's what the turd said. That's what the turd sees on its way out.
Okay, let's move on.
Thanks, Norcus. Ro, thank you so much for the 5 freaking gift subs. I appreciate it so much. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, the ending song is nice. Love is beautiful. Great music in this game. Thank you so much, Ro. I appreciate you so much. We're basically 50% to the sub goal. Harry Holes, thank you for the 58 months.
Well, that's my life. Thank you so much for spending time with me. I hope you enjoyed it, because I know I did.
Thanks, Crust Daddy. Oh, where was I? Love Pug, thank you for the bits. Trinks, Alara, Soggy Cat, Elutala, and Snowstorm, and Dark Nugami? Thank you for the follows. Coziest Ghost, 39 months. I do appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Supernova Squirrel, 17 months. I appreciate that so much. Thank you, thank you. I am the new Queen Bee. You heard right. Director's Cut has much better context. You have to escape from the sun. Checking out Vote for Holt's video. Yeah, everyone go do that. Check out Vote for Holt's video essay on Scratches. An interview with a developer. That sounds awesome. I would like to hear. I would like to see it. It feels like if you found something like that, you want to tell someone. Well, and they clearly broke out. They escaped. Charbo, 14 months. I do appreciate you. Shelby, thank you for the 10 months. You get a honk. Silence Loud, thank you for the 15 months and for sending me this game. I thoroughly enjoyed it. With the guide. With the guide. Thank you so much, Silent Loud. You're freaking amazing. I appreciate you. So, should we look up real quick what happened? According to the Wikipedia, in the end, Michael discovers that the scratching noises are caused by James and Catherine's severely deformed son, Robin, who's been locked in the basement the whole time. Michael flees the house, finishing his novel and becoming a prolific writer. Well, a lot of people died, but at least he got to be a writer. But at least he got to finish his book. Now there are alternate endings, divas. Yeah, it doesn't say, oh, I guess because he was deformed. They locked him in the basement. I mean, not a great reason. Still not a great reason. I guess that's their reason. An early version of the game's ending saw Michael using a magic amulet to kill Robin and revive him as a fully functional human. The amulet would come with a puzzle, with Michael dying if the player could not solve the puzzle. The lead developer said this ending was completely unfair in terms of design and it was abandoned. It also seems really fucked up. In the director's cut, there's a side quest called The Last Visit that continues the story after Michael flees. An unnamed reporter is sent to uncover the mysteries of Blackwood Manor before its scheduled demolition. The place has become a scene of ruin. It's full of looting, graffiti, and vandalism. The reporter discovers Robin, who chases him until a dying Milton appears back at the manor to seek forgiveness from Robin. Robin leaps onto Milton and attacks him, giving the reporter the opportunity to escape. Blackwood Manor is later demolished, and the reporter notes that the mystery of a mask found inside the home remains unsolved. So, I've got some thoughts. Maybe the problem wasn't like the mask. Maybe it was you locking your kid in the basement. People will really blame everything except locking their kid in the basement. Maybe. Have you ever thought that the problem might be you locked your kid in the basement? You ever think the problem is not a mask made out of wood, but the fact that you locked your kid in the basement. Dark, here's what you have to do. I will tell you, I encountered the exact same thing. To play this on a modern PC, you gotta play it in, I was only ever, you know what? You're probably playing the director's cut. There's an extra setting in the director's cut that I couldn't play. It was called like alternate movement or something like that. You had to disable that, and you could play with slideshow mode off, but it made it playing with slideshow mode on made it a better experience. Sometimes the camera messes up and you have to hit E to snap it back into position. I went through hell getting this game running. Okay. I feel like I'm an expert at getting this game running. So those are my tips for you. You have to disable that like alternate method of moving or whatever that's in the director's cut. The original doesn't have it. That's gonna be all for today. I enjoyed this. Thank you again, Silence Loud. It was a good thing to play during Spooky Month. That one jump scare got me good. Stay tuned. Tomorrow is gonna be kind of probably the scariest. Silent Hill F has scared me a lot. Tomorrow is a collection of anomaly hunting games. The main one being called Captured, and you have to like go through a house in the dark and find spooky differences and stuff. I've played it a little bit on my own. It scared me. And then maybe I have a few other anomaly hunting games as well to play if we get done with that one or want to cycle out and try other ones. But for now, though, I know. Oh, I didn't mute the game. That's all for today. Thank y'all so much for being here. Thank you for the bits, donations, subs, gift subs, wonderful Patreon patrons. Y'all are freaking amazing. Tomorrow's my wedding anniversary. Please plan accordingly. Thank you to our wonderful mods for keeping us safe, keeping the vibes going. Exhibit self-care. Look both ways as you cross the street. Stay hydrated. Don't look in the mirror too long. You'll dissociate. Love y'all so much. I will see y'all tomorrow.